Okay, as the title says, bro, this is a true ass story. You probably thinking, how the fuck, why the fuck, and really just why, bro. To be honest, I don't even know. So, without wasting any time, bro, I'm gonna just get straight into the shit. I'm gonna try to like bleep out the names out of respect for like the person in the video who I'm talking about. You know, I'm gonna kind of just keep it sort of PG, because you'll see in the story and everything, but we gonna get straight into it. So there was this Hispanic girl that I knew, we'll just call her V for right now. I knew her because of math class. This girl was like slow as shit. So she was like one of the really friendly, touchy type females who was always kind of just laughing and shit and everything. And so I had her snap and Instagram. And fast forward to like current time. This is like in the past and shit. So fast forward / rewind.
You. What number comes between 2 and 4? Beetlejuice.
25.
And that's free quick maths.
Wait a minute, Beetlejuice. I want you to think about it.
Think about it. Don't blurt out your answer. What number comes between 2 and 4?
2 and 4.
To like, now that was like my sophomore year. Fast forward to like junior year. Bro, I don't even know, to be honest. But just fast forward, bro. Fuck all that. So I had class with this deaf girl. And, you know, I never, like, in class, I was a real quiet nigga. I didn't bother people. I didn't really talk to people. I just wanted to, like, do my work, get my shit done, be out. Like, I didn't give a fuck about people like that. So, one day, I see that the Hispanic girl, V, posted the deaf girl on her Snapchat. And so, I swiped up because I can't, this wasn't when Snapchat had, like, as soon as you swipe up, it had somebody's ad, and you could just click add. So I swiped up. I was like, yo, give me her snap, because I don't know, but I knew I got her snap. So I started snapping her, right? And I was just being friendly and shit, asking like, was she born deaf or did she go deaf, like type shit. You know how like the Daredevil wasn't born blind, like the nigga just got blind because of the chemicals and shit. I just want to know her story. Is all. So, you know, throughout the days, throughout the weeks and shit, and I still had class with her, and throughout the class, she would just be like staring me down, and I hate when people stare at me, bro, oh my god. So she'd just be staring and shit, just, and smiling and shit like that, and like mouthing words. And this girl wasn't like ugly, but she wasn't like I'd kind of just brand you out there type. I don't know, because I don't really do relationships like that nowhere except for, you know, now, which I'm currently happy in. But anyway, fuck all that. So, throughout the time of us snapping, just one day she sent me a nude. Like, it was just a picture of her. And I was like, what the fuck? And I tried to like text her, and when she would reply, it'd be backwards because she's deaf. So like she'd have her sentence, like her snap, but it wouldn't be coherent. It would be like, so instead of her being like, hey, what's up? It'd be like, what's up, hey? I don't really know how to explain it, but it'd be backwards type shit. So I'm snapping her, I keep snapping her, and throughout the time she's just sending me nudes and shit, like just boom, boom, boom. I'm not trying to make her sound like a hoe or nothing. I don't know if I gave her the impression that that's what I wanted or anything like that. I can't really remember, but it definitely caught me by surprise. I remember being like, what the fuck? But I'm like, if that's what she want to do, nigga, that's what she want to do. So I don't remember exactly how it started up and shit, but I remember just telling her, bro, or asking her, I was like, hey, yo, so you trying to like, I was like, you trying to? And so I set it up the way how my school set up is like you go outside and there's two trailers. You have like the academics trailer, which is like the math and shit for all the niggas who can't get math, and the other trailer, which is more nicer for like the seniors and shit like that. You had your language trailer. So I set it up in the morning, bro, because I'm very like serious with hygiene and shit when it comes to like anything sexual. So I set it up and everything, and so we're outside, and the trailers are outside, and there's like woods behind the trailers and shit. There's like the trailers, baseball field, and behind both of those are like woods. So I go to the woods, I'm texting her, you know, it's lunchtime. She's asking me like, you ready, blah 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 and shit, and I'm like, yeah. So I see her, meet her, and throughout this, like, I can't talk to her. Like, this shit is kind of funny thinking about, because I see her and I'm like, you feel me? So I take her to the woods, and you know, it's not like I can have small talk with her or some shit. And I tried to be like polite. I had like a plaid checkered shirt, and I took it off and I like set it on the ground so that way, like, for her knees and shit. And so, you know, shit gets popping, and oh my god, bro, like, what the fuck? Yo, when I say this shit was damn near unbearable, cuz, yo, like, sandpaper grinding against everything, like, and it oh my god, it was so bad because I couldn't say shit, because it's like like, it was so bad. It was terrible. Like, she definitely didn't know what she was doing. I couldn't give her pointers or anything. So she's down there doing her thing, or trying to at least, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I was recording it, by the way, too. I was on some fuck nigga shit, but I had it on video and shit, and I'm just like, yo, this shit is trash. Like, I'm watching snaps and shit while doing it, and it's lunchtime too. I'm like, nigga, I could be at the lunch table just chilling. This shit goes on for like fucking, I don't even know, bro. This shit goes on for like the first half of 8. This goes on for like all of 8 lunch. So I'm sitting there, and she stops finally, and she like just kind of looks, and she's like, nah? And I'm like, what? She's like, nah. I'm like, But in my head, I'm like, fuck no. This shit is garbage, but you know, I tend to not be rude to people and shit. So she stops, I offer her some water. I'm like, would you like some water? And she's like, I'm like, water? I didn't know how to like do it, so I'm sitting here doing like rain and shit. I'm going like this, and she's thinking I'm saying like continue or some shit, and I'm like, no, water. And then I like showed her the bottle. She was like, oh yeah. She could like read lips and stuff, so she kind of knew, but I was doing like this, and I was doing like this and shit, so she was kind of confused. But that goes on. So she drinks, goes back to it, bruh, and I'm like, oh my god, this is I gotta stop this. Like, I have to do something about this, because this is fucking terrible. And a friend of mine snapped me. He's like, yo, where are you at, bruh? And I had took a picture of what I was doing and sent it, and like 3 minutes after that, I was like, okay. And I like just popped my shit like out of her mouth, like. And so I finished myself off, bro, cause she got probably as close as she was gonna get, and I was like, all right, this is as close as it's gonna get. Boom, popped it out, and just finished that shit, because I didn't even say shit. Like, I just got done. I picked up my jacket, my water, grabbed my shit, and I walked to the lunchroom, bro, and just sat down, like, and just kept my head down. And right after that, right after lunch was done, I had to go, because I had like class with her. She was crazy. But my advice to people, bro, is don't get head from a deaf girl, bro. At least, just don't do it, bro. Like, on some real shit, because that shit was terrible. That shit was horrific, bro. I can't even lie to you. Y'all niggas stay safe though. Stay blessed. Like, subscribe if you're watching. I don't know if you are. Ain't nobody here yet. So, nigga really just talking to myself right now. But I enjoy this shit, so.